Welcome to our 888-sponsored weekly news roundup. These are just a few of the highlights that have taken place in the last week of the 2019 World Series of Poker. The biggest story of the week was the arrival of Jeopardy superstar James Holzhauer. Mike Sexton recruited Holzhauer to be his teammate in the 1K Tag Team No Limit Hold'em event.
And my sister, who's a Jeopardy freak, said, have you seen this guy from Las Vegas play Jeopardy yet? This was back in the early days when he's on, because she never missed an episode. And I said, no. She said, well, you got to watch him. So I started watching every day. From then, I tape every show. Then after that, and the guy's just mesmerizing, and he's famous now for moving all in like that, and it's just fantastic because it's poker related. And, we actually have a lot in common. He played online poker when he was in college, a lot of poker in college like I did. He's a bridge player like I am. He bets sports like I do. He wins. I'm the biggest sucker there ever was. But, it's sort of fun. But to get a guy that's a family-oriented guy, that's so charitable, a giving person, and brings such a good image into the gambling world, I think it's just fantastic for our industry. I really do.
Of course, we also had several bracelet winners last week. First up was Jonas Lauck, who won the 1500 No Limit Hold'em Super Turbo Bounty. Kevin Gerhart took down the 1500 Razz event. Santiago Soriano won the $800 No Limit Hold'em Deepstack event. It was Dudley who took home his first bracelet and just over $1 million in the 10K Pot Limit Omaha Championship. I spoke to him after his win, and he told me something I have never heard before from a bracelet winner.
It's been a long time coming. We've been dating for 9 years, so we're tying the knot this August, so it feels really good to close before that. Funny thing was, I think it was months ago, she told me that I was going to win this tournament. And
the 10K one?
Yeah, the 10K PLO. And, I've already played quite a few tournaments, so I was going to have a decent schedule, and for some reason she picked this one. And I had a little bit of percentages left, so she actually got a piece and jumped on, so she made it happen, but she believed.
She bought a piece of you?
Yes.
Genius. First time. Wow, lucky sweat.
Very lucky sweat. We're going to have to keep her on.
Having a bracelet winner tell me his fiance bought a piece of his action was definitely a first, but congrats to him and his fiance, Raquel. Other winners from the week include Yuri Dzivielevski taking down the 2500 Mixed Omaha High-Low 8 or Better 7-card Stud High-Low 8 or Better event. Online poker players may know Dzivielevski by his online name, thenerdguy. In true Brazilian fashion, he had quite the raucous rail. Next up, we had a winner in the Ladies No Limit Hold'em Championship. South Korean Jiyoung Kim won the event for $167,308. We spoke to several female poker players during the ladies event, and they shared why the Wsop ladies event is their favorite event of the year.
The vibes are so good. First of all, I got a gift at the table. It's this like lavender bag of smelly, yummy stuff. I would like to know if any other dudes have ever gotten a present at the table. I don't think so.
It's just way more exciting. Everyone's like buzzing. Everyone's been looking forward to this event for a year. The girls are literally flying from all over the world just for this event and for the Ladies Week, which started on Monday. And this is kind of culmination of all of it. And it's just really exciting. The girls are lovely. Like one girl came to my table, offered coffee for everyone if anyone wanted to order.
Aww.
And not this year, but last year I had a girl coming and bringing in donuts for everyone. How cool is that?
I think a lot of women in poker look to this event as the highlight of their year. It's a big buy-in. I don't think there's any other big ladies buy-ins around the country, at least. And for a lot of women, this is their largest event. This is kind of their main event. So that kind of creates a very, excited atmosphere and just very joyful and happy to be playing at the World Series of Poker. A lot of these women, this is their first time playing at the World Series of Poker, and it's their biggest event, So I think that a lot of people around the room are really happy. Melanie Weisner tweeted earlier, and it was like the most amazing tweet because it was so true that like this tournament is awesome. Everybody's moving fast. There's no tanking. There's no hoodies. There's no like over theatrics. Everybody's just like, let's get the work done and let's win the money, So it's pretty cool.
It's actually, I'm going to say something. It's the first time I've ever played a WSOP event. It really is. So I'm just like you know how it is. There's not much time and stuff like that. But this year I made a concerted effort that if we're really going to move the needle to like more than 4%, I have to play in as many tournaments as I can. And so I've been really hammering it this in 2019. And yeah, just really pleased to be here and hope to play more tourneys in the future.
Tom Dwan made his first WSOP appearance in years. He maxed late reg the 50K Poker Players Championship, but unfortunately busted before the end of day of play. Currently, Phil Ivey is leading that tournament. Well, speaking of the biggest names in poker, Daniel Negreanu was denied his 7th WSOP bracelet. John Hennigan defeated Negreanu heads up to win the 10K 7-card stud championship. This was Hennigan's 6th WSOP bracelet. Michael Blake won the 1K Super Seniors No Limit Hold'em tournament. And then we had 2 online bracelet events last week. Jason, the Big Gift Gooch, won the 1K WSOP.com online No Limit Hold'em double stack. And it was Dan Centerfielder Lupo who won the 500 WSOP.com online No Limit Hold'em Turbo Deep Stack event. Congrats to Centerfielder on his win, even though he did knock me out of that tournament in 14th place. And I'm not bitter at all.
Whatsoever.
Lauren Klein won his 4th bracelet in the 2500 mixed big bet event. Asimosh won the 1500 no limit hold'em bounty tournament. Aristidis Mochonas won the 600 mixed no limit hold'em PLO deep stack event. And last week, 4 well-known and well-respected poker players took home their first WSOP bracelet. First off, Ishmael Bojang won the 1500 PLO event. Then Luke Schwartz took down the 10K limit deuce to 7 lowball triple draw championship event. Ari Engel can finally add a WSOP bracelet to his 9 WSOP circuit rings. Engel won the 2500 no limit hold'em event. And then last but definitely not least, the one we all called the best without a bracelet is without a bracelet no more. Stephen Chadwick defeated a field of 278 players in the 25K PLO High Roller event. Along with his first bracelet, Chadwick pocketed himself a massive first place prize of just over $1.6 million. Our new kick-ass Poker News reporter, Oliver Biles, chatted with Chadwick just after his historic win.
My wife and I just had a baby 2 months ago.
Congratulations, boy or a girl?
Girl.
And what's her name?
Erin.
Erin. Is she here with you in the summer?
She is, yeah. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let her in the room to take a picture with me because it's a casino. And
she's not quite 21 yet?
Oh, not quite, so 21 days didn't count. So.
Okay, great. And so normally I've heard that you pretty much fire every single sort of bracelet event, but this year you've come in a little bit later because you're a new dad and you saw this event and you basically max late reg this event. Were you planning to play this at all, this event, or did you sort of fire it as you saw the field and who was in it?
I wasn't really planning to play it. We arrived pretty late on, I don't know what day it is, but like day 1.
Okay, yeah.
After like a long day of travel and didn't get a whole lot of sleep, was like fairly jet lagged, but then I saw like the field size and it was pretty tempting, so I just came and flicked it in at the last minute, yeah.
Biles also chatted with John Party last week about his transition from winner of Big Brother Canada to professional poker player.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a wild journey. My whole life I was an aspiring hockey player. That's what I did. That was my passion. Those are my goals. And then a few shoulder surgeries later, saw that dream come to an end. So then I was lucky enough to it was actually my little sister's birthday, and she was a huge fan of Big Brother Canada, so she said, listen, for my birthday, can you please just send in a videotape, an audition? And I was like, well, it's the cheapest birthday gift I'm ever going to give you, so heck yeah, let's do it. So I ended up getting on the show and ended up actually winning it, and throughout that show, Arlie Shaban, another great poker player, Twitch streamer, was actually in the house with me as well. I actually evicted him, but you know, we're still buddies.
Keep that quiet, right?
Yeah, cut that way. And so we actually lived together for a little while after the show, and he's been into poker for ages. So living with him was the first time I ever got introduced to poker. I just ended up having a big bankroll after winning Big Brother Canada, so we blew a few thousand into the old.
Not like me, I deposited $20. Like you got a few thousand to punt away. That was quite nice.
I was playing like 109s and stuff, never playing a game in my life, and Arlie was like, I don't know if you should be doing this. So yeah, but we reeled it in pretty quick, and then I definitely got a little bit intrigued with the game and decided that this is something that we wanted to pursue for a career or a job in the short term for sure.
This week, we learned a little more, maybe too much more, about Twitch streamers during a very honest Q&A between Sarah Herring and Vanessa Cade.
But what about showing your boobs?
Oh, streamers? Oh, yeah, that would definitely. There's like the clothing rules on Twitch state that you have to wear something appropriate for the activity that you're doing. But I think that doesn't include any nudity. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get reported for that.
It seems like a loose definition, but I did read a whole article a couple months ago about a lot of people getting kicked off for having too much boob, which I don't think anyone should ever be kicked off anything for having too much boob.
I think the guys can't be shirtless anymore. Yeah.
That is sexist. I love a good
What happens if they're like out by the pool or something like that? But I remember hearing that like one of the guys like took off his shirt in celebration or something and got banned for a little bit.
You should be able to rip your shirt off anytime you want. When I make my own Twitch stream, it's going to be as many boobs as anyone wants, male or female.
We also had a vlogger on vlogger interview between Oliver Biles and Jamon Burton.
Yeah, as a cash game player, making the dinner break is an achievement for me. So I'm going to have to do some more tournament studying.
Are you going to play any more this summer?
I might. There is a chance I might come back for the main. But as of right now, no. It's all cash from here on out.
YouTube sensation Jamon later revealed his favorite poker vlogger.
All right, here's a tough one. Your favorite poker vlogger, other than yourself?
Oh.
You're going to make a lot of enemies now.
My favorite poker vlogger, because I believe, and I'll tell this to anyone, that he works harder than any of the other vloggers combined, is the Trooper.
Nice. That's a good pick.
Daily vlogging, editing every day, finding music every day. That's tough.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I make videos as well, like yourself, and I can barely put out one video a week.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
A week, barely.
I don't know how this guy puts out a video every day.
Workhorse.
He is. Great answer. Okay.
In other big news, a major deal was just announced between Caesars Entertainment Corp. and El Dorado Resorts Incorporated. El Dorado Resorts has agreed to acquire and merge with Caesars Entertainment in a cash and stock deal worth $17.3 billion. That also includes El Dorado assuming Caesars' not insignificant debt of $8.79 billion. That's billion with a B dollars of debt. Now, we still don't know what this means for the World Series of Poker and the Rio, but of course, as soon as any decision is made, we will have that information for you here at PokerNews.com. Now, our last big piece of news for the week is the list of Poker Hall of Fame finalists. Up to 2 players from the list of 10 will be selected and inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame class of 2019. In alphabetical order, those finalists are Chris Bjoren, David Chu, Elia Lesra, Antonio Esfandiari, Chris Ferguson, Ted Forrest, Mike Matisow, Chris Moneymaker, David Oppenheim, and Huck Seed. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned because we have another exciting week coming up for you at the 2019 WSOP. We will bring you the winner of the $50K Poker Players Championship, the Monster Stack winner, the Colossus winner, and of course, any and all Tom Dwan and Phil Ivey sightings. For PokerNews.com, I'm Sasha Salinger.